NexTech AR Solutions, a company specializing in augmented reality and 3D modeling, all bootstrapped with artificial intelligence, is poised to make a significant impact on the future of e-commerce, education, and entertainment. You see, with the growing demand for immersive digital experiences, NexTech is literally at the forefront of revolutionizing the way that we all shop online. Their technology allows users to experience products and services in a whole new way, offering an innovative and engaging customer experience. Whether you want to view a 3D chair in your space before you buy it, or maybe you just want to inspect objects a bit closer before you buy. And because NexTech has been leaning into AI so much lately, NexTech AR Solutions has officially rebranded itself to NexTech 3D AI. And this all happened on March 7th, where NexTech announced that it had rebranded their company to better reflect its current technology and business. Moreover, they essentially believe that its generative AI has given them a competitive edge in the market and is driving the company towards becoming cash flow positive. In fact, the company's CTO, Nima Shasar, who is also an AI and computer vision expert, has significantly expanded his team with 3 new full-time AI scientists to bolster its AI development and keep pace with its ambitious AI growth plans for 2023. Nima commented, "The new advances in generative AI have made it possible to make meaningful advances in creating 3D digital replicas from ordinary 2D photos. NexTech is uniquely positioned to take advantage of these advances. Over the years, we have built tens of thousands of high-quality, fully textured, photorealistic 3D assets, with hundreds of thousands of individual parts that we are now harvesting to train our stable diffusion AI models and more. Our first clean data set with 70,000 plus 3D objects and more than 2.2 million synthetically rendered reference photos are now ready for training. This is still a small portion of all the parts and assets in our model library, and yet it is already larger than the largest publicly available 3D dataset called ShapeNet, with its 51,000 models of varying quality. So just the fact alone that NexTech has already trained the AI this much, I think it's really going to be impressive what these kinds of artificial intelligence models can do for them in the future. And in regards to the rebranding, NexTech's IPs are essentially more or less the same. They really just have the words AI attached to the end, like NexTech 3D AI, Arway AI, and Toggle 3D AI. And NexTech CEO Evan Gappelberg even stated that we've been able to create incredibly powerful artificial intelligence that really changes the game between what we have been able to produce with a human versus what's happening now with our generative AI-powered 3D model factory. We effectively have transitioned from a diversified augmented reality company and pioneering metaverse company to a leading AI-powered 3D modeling for e-commerce company. And listen, at the end of the day, I know a lot of this comes down to marketing and how NexTech wants to be perceived by the public, but I'm kind of glad that they're ditching their metaverse company name. Even though there's nothing technically wrong with labeling yourself as a metaverse company, I still feel like the metaverse is in its early stages right now, with a lot of work that still needs to be done. Whereas AI, on the other hand, I feel like is much more established. We believe that we have a competitive advantage in the $100 billion TAM 3D market, and that anyone in our industry that doesn't embrace the disruptive power of generative AI will find themselves at an enormous and insurmountable disadvantage from both a cost and innovation perspective. So with the new wave of AI systems such as ChatGPT and AI-generated images, the world is entering a period of generational change where entire industries have the potential to be transformed. And NexTech believes that to be an industry leader in any industry, a focused AI strategy is definitely needed. So with its breakthrough AI focused on 3D modeling, coupled with today's rebranding, plus its Amazon relationship, I think that NexTech 3D really has the potential to be a leader in the 3D modeling space. And as recently announced, NexTech 3D has launched breakthrough AI to scale 3D model production capabilities, which positions the company for breakthrough revenue growth in 2023 and beyond. NexTech has also archived a major AI breakthrough in 3D modeling texture creation. NexTech is actually using their newly developed AI to power all of their current IPs, and furthermore, NexTech has been preparing for this rebranding for quite some time and waited for the moment when the AI megatrend went mainstream, which I'm just looking at as a neutral thing. Like I said before, this whole rebranding thing is more of a marketing thing than anything else, but it is what it is. The bottom line here is that NexTech themselves believe that AI has now gone mainstream, which I agree with as well, which is pretty evident in ChatGPT going viral. And mark my words, this is a pivotal moment in history for NexTech 3D's business and their portfolio of companies, as they're positioned to grab their fair share of this massive emerging market and quickly leverage AI in the quest to drive profitability in the new era of AI-powered business and technology. But wait, I'm not done yet. Moreover, NexTech 3D even filed a patent for what they're calling a breakthrough generative AI and 3D model creation. The actual name of the patent is titled Generative AI for 3D Model Creation from 2D Photos Using Stable Diffusion with Deformable Template Conditioning. And this patent actually builds on their previous patent filed last year for creating complex 3D models by parts. The game-changing AI technology underpinning these patents places the company in a leadership position in the 3D modeling for e-commerce space, and like I mentioned before, sets the stage for them to become cash flow positive. With Evan Gappelberg commenting, "We have been preparing for 5 years, anticipating this exact moment in time where our AI technology would advance far enough to be patentable while simultaneously seeing market demand for photorealistic 3D models for e-commerce pick up momentum. Today, we now see both the demand side of the 3D model market and the supply side of the 3D model production fueled by ROI and AI, lining up for a breakout year in revenue and cash flow for NexTech 3D AI." So by utilizing recent advances in AI, in particular with diffusion models, the invention prescribes a solution for creating 3D models from 2D reference photos, either as a whole or part by evolving deformable templates to convert into 3D parts conditioned on one or more reference photos of the part. And over the years, NexTech has built tens of thousands of high-quality, fully textured, and photorealistic 3D assets with hundreds of thousands of individual parts. And currently, they're harvesting these parts into their library and synthetically rendering them from random views and using them to train new diffusion models that are able to reconstruct 3D mesh parts for reference photos, which is pretty incredible when you really think about it. So here's an actual example of a reference photo of an asset in the library. So you can think of this image as a collection of all unique parts of a 3D digital twin of this product once it's modeled in 3D and separated by parts, where each part of this model is then rendered from random views. And moreover, NexTech's proprietary diffusion models will be trained on the collection of these meshes and reference renders to create original mesh parts entirely. And currently, NexTech is now working on other AI models to automatically prescribe instructions to automatically assemble these parts into full 3D models. So I honestly think all of this is incredibly impressive, especially considering the fact that this is all coming from a small Canadian company. So just the fact alone that NexTech has already established a strong presence in various industries, including e-commerce, education, and entertainment, and with their accelerated revenue and cash flow growth, NexTech is slowly but surely shaping up to be an incredible stock to own. And with that, I think I'd like to wrap up the video here. Thanks as always, and I'll catch you next time.